Right, this is for everybody that picked pile 3, and it's the tree, the beautiful tree, which is very deep in my heart when I drew that. So what we want to find out is the general love reading for you, like what's going on for you. Just bear with me a moment, I'm just going to have some water. Okay, so what's going on for pile 3 in their general love reading, please? What's going on for pile 3? If you haven't been with me before, I keep my eyes closed when I do this, and the cards can get messy, but don't worry about it because they still make me pick the right cards, so which is pretty awesome. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, let's have a look. What's going on in your love life? Let's have a look, shall we? Very excited because I've nearly finished all my cards, redrawing all my cards bar one. And the one that I haven't is the Emperor, which is kind of weird. Right, what's going on with you guys? Oh, we just had that one. Oh, we've had that. Oh my God, it's almost identical to pile 2. A little bit, yeah. What's going on with you? Beautiful. Okay. Right, so let's see what's going on with your special person. So your special person has narcissistic traits. So it could be quite mild, it could be quite strong. So from a very mild perspective, it just means that they really only do things for themselves if it gives them pleasure. They do things for themselves first. Doesn't mean that they can't love you or be loving or whatever. If it's really excessive, then it becomes very toxic and abusive. But he is here with the sort of narcissist energy where he's kind of looking at himself, looking at his own reflection and making sure that whatever he does is for his own enjoyment. And it's quite funny that we've got the 2 bottles above, which is about pleasure and enjoyment. And it also symbolises for some of you different cultures, different beliefs, different traditions or different lifestyles. You could be from different countries or you could just have very, very different lifestyles. But I feel like he likes that part of it, of your connection. He is having very deep emotions towards you, which is like a giant wave which comes up and crashes. And, he finds you incredibly beautiful. And I feel like when he's thinking about you, this is when he's thinking about your naked body. If you haven't been naked, he is imagining that you're naked. And I feel like when he's thinking about you, that's when the emotions, when he's thinking about you naked or making love to you, this is when the emotions get in, because it wasn't just sex, it was more than that. With these beautiful flowers, there was a lot of beauty in your connection. And then we've got the 7 of Pentacles. This is the bush and waiting for the fruit to fall off the bush. Okay. And so he's very focused on you at the moment. Okay. And he's waiting for the perfect time to message you. Okay. Or he's going to send you a message about what you've built together. I feel for some of you, like you might get a message. He wants to send you a message about what you've built in your life with this 7 of Pentacles, what you've built in your life so far and what you can build more. I do feel like for some of you, this is a region where you're not in separation. Okay, some of you are and some of you aren't. So the ones that are not, I feel like that he almost wants to message you and sort of say, hey, look at what we've built, let's look to our future, this sort of thing. And it's all about time. And for you, those of you in separation, he's coming forward, he's going to offer you something tangible, physical. What's he going to offer? Right, this is a small message about offering you something. just give you an example of what that could be, because for me, what happened for me is that last year, my special person who I'd been out of contact, who I'd actually been blocked by, came forward and offered me to live in one of his properties. Okay, so it can be stuff like that, something solid. Okay, so let's have a look here. Okay, so what is he actually going to offer here? He's offering you something really abundant, actually. It's funny I just said that about my story. And he's going to offer something abundant. I feel like, I don't know whether your special person has a lot of abundance or not, but they're going to offer you something that has quite a lot of wealth attached to it, definitely. Could be many different things. Holiday, home, car, jewellery, clothing, whatever. But or something to facilitate your future in some way, or your future together. A deposit on a deposit on an apartment, something like that, right? It's going to be very abundant, this offer. And especially with this Seven of Pentacles, I just feel like there's something very abundant coming in here for you. Yes. On this top row, we've got him, the King of Pentacles. He's offering the Page of Pentacles. We've got the Seven of Pentacles, which is investing and reaping the fruits of what you invested in. Okay, and then we've got these wine bottles, celebration, luxury. I feel there's a lot of luxury coming in for you in this connection with him. I feel like he wants to give you a lot. I feel like he wants to give you a lot, almost, it kind of makes him feel better. It makes him feel good about himself to make this offer. It's big, it's quite big. Well, I'm quite excited for you. I can't imagine what it's going to be. I need to ask the cards what it's going to be. What's it going to be? What is it? Can you tell us what it is? I suppose it could be all different things, couldn't it? What's it going to be? What's he offering? For some of them, could you tell us what he's offering some of them? Let's do a couple of cards here. My God, we've got another offering. He's going to offer you an offering. Ooh, arguments and worry. Oh my God. This is really interesting. Right, something. Right, he's going to offer you something that is going to balance the guilt and shame that is on his shoulders. It's going to be big enough, and it's really weird because can you see that giant pentacle, which is a drawing error on my part. I just drew the pentacle really massive. He's going to offer you something really big, right? He's going to offer you something where it's going to involve some sort of commitment and a lot of responsibility on his part. He's going to offer you something which is going to be equal to the shame, the guilt that he feels over your connection, over for some of you something big happened, right? And it's going to be, for him, it's going to be an equivalent to that. The more shame he feels, the bigger the gift. Oh my God. All right, that is, do you know, I've never seen that combination before here. I've never seen these before. This came out, this is so interesting, right? This card is about commitment, but it's also about shouldering massive responsibility. I feel like with you, he is, it's like he's arguing with himself, he's fearing facing judgment, he's having sleepless nights, he's shouldering the responsibility of whatever went down with you, and he's going to show that in a massive pentacle. don't know. You could be wearing it like a diamond ring or something. I don't know. I mean, it's big. It's not a bottle of wine, right? It's big. I feel like he's really thought this out, actually. It's really, really big, guys. Wow. That is so interesting. Like I said, I've never had that sort of answer before. Right. Yeah. Wow. I really want to know what it is. I'm intrigued. Okay. Okay, so why is it like, I know why he's offering something so big, but why is he? You know, he doesn't have to do that. Why is he offering something so big? You know, because of the pain, and he feels a lot of shame and guilt. It's like the bouquet of flowers, you know, like when you've done something wrong, but this is like big. But why is he doing it? Why is he making the gesture? I mean, clearly he wants to be back together with you. He has, you know, well, I would assume so. Or maybe he just wants to make amends. Or they want to make amends. Why is he doing it? Right, let's have a look. I'm so intrigued with this. Because you unlocked his heart. If he hasn't realised that before, he does that. He's in love with you. He's in love with you. And, oh, I just drew this one today. It's out in the cold. Isn't that a good card? And it's got the stained glass behind him because generosity is coming. Because he feels completely left out where you're concerned. If you're in separation, that's why he's offering you something really, really big. It's almost so, this is so weird, guys. See the pentacle? Can you see the pentacle in the background? Can you see the circle with the star in the middle? That is a pentacle. This is, oh, look, see that pentacle? Pentacle, 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 pentacle. Right, he's determined. And also he wants to cut through everything, right? He's like, I'm cutting through everything, all right, with this offer. This offer is a representation of what I can't say to you. Okay, I want to offer you something that represents how I feel inside, represents my love, but I can't actually sit down and say it all to you. I'd rather just give you something. And he's offering it because he's had time to think about the choices that he's made. Okay, and he's made some bad choices in the past, and he's choosing you. Wow. This, do you know, like this row is quite, you know, I'm used to this row coming up in readings. This row a little bit, it's a little bit unusual with all the pentacles, but you know, this row round here with all the pentacles, and this is very, very unique. I love it when I get new card combinations. It's very, very unique. And especially with the out in the cold card. Like, he just feels really, I'm not going to say he feels lost. He does feel lost. Okay, he just feels lost. He just feels like, he feels alone where you're concerned. And that's why he wants to come forward and offer you this. It's incredible. It's incredible. What an amazing reading. It's quite exciting drawing new cards because it's really powerful card, isn't it? You know, there's no ambiguity about how this person feels here, you know. And he's in love with you. Look, he's in love with you, but he feels like that, right? And the thing about this card here, where the pentacles in the back, like he can't see the help and the support there. But ironically, that's exactly what he's going to give you. He doesn't even realise he's going to give it to you. And the next card from the Five of Pentacles is the Six of Pentacles, which is generosity. And boy, is he going to be generous with you. Okay, so I'm really excited about this. So what happens next after this then? You know, do you accept? What happens after this? What happens after this, please? What happens after this? What happens after this, please? Oh my God, we haven't got time for a new story here, do we? Well, let's do the easy part. He starts to plan for the future, and he starts to plan for a complete reset with you in a really massive way. Really, really massive way. For some of you, I feel like, because the World card is about, it's such a massive completion in someone's life, and it does indicate travel for some people. So either he's traveling to you, or you're traveling to them, or you're looking at your future together if you come from different countries, or that sort of thing. Or he's maybe worried that you're going to be leaving his country, that sort of thing, right? So there is that element in there, but he's planning. What he does after this is plan, all right? And he doesn't want to lose you, okay? So he's really planning for something solid. He doesn't want to lose you. And see this backstabber, if there's anybody in the background of your connection, or there has been, they're out of it. Okay, he hasn't got time for that. Okay, he's only got time for you. That's it. I feel like he's made up his mind. You know, so if there's anybody causing him grief, can be a family member, can be like a sibling, you know, obviously it can be an ex, it can be, I don't know, someone in the workplace, whatever it is, I don't know. If someone's been whispering in his ear about stuff, I don't know. He doesn't have time for it, okay? And he's planning for the future. Funny, when these cards come out, I thought, oh no, it's all going to go into another big story. But no, I feel like he's very focused on you, okay? Very clear about what he wants with you. I'll tell you what I don't see though. He is in love. I don't know. I don't see. He's very focused and he's very committed, like with you. And there is a commitment here, and there's a lot of responsibility. But I don't see a commitment in the traditional sense. That's what I don't see. All right, so I don't see a commitment in the traditional sense. Why don't I see a commitment in the traditional way? Why don't I see a commitment in the traditional way? Let's find out. Just got a few minutes left, guys. Why am I not seeing a commitment in the traditional way? Why am I not seeing a commitment in the traditional way, please? Let's have a look. Oh, that's funny. And then I get like the card. Okay, well it's saying because there's something brand new going to start. This is a domestic setup. That's what I couldn't see here. I couldn't see anything like that. Okay, because he wants to start something completely new with you. It could be actually like building a house, I feel, with this, or buying a house or something like that. Completely changing your domestic setup. All right, because we've got the Magician, which is the one which is creating something new. Okay, and then we've got the Four of Wands, which is a happy relationship and a happy home. All right, this is very much about stability. So that's why I can't see anything. He wants to build new stability, like a building, basically, with you. Whether he's buying a home or renting a home or you're renovating a place or something. So that's what I see for you guys, which is quite nice. Quite like that, actually. All right, guys, I think that's really awesome reading. So I'm going to leave it there. And I hope you enjoyed it. Please leave a comment. And if you want a booking, yeah, just email me. It's really easy. It's Etsy or PayPal. If you have any problems, you know, I notice a lot of people get to checkout and then are not putting it through. So if you have any problems with that, you know, give me a shout with that. Okay, so thank you so much. And it's ciao from Italy. Ciao, ciao.